Has a stranger ever changed your life with one single action? I was driving home from work when I noticed a black BMW following me. Every time I switched lanes, he would too. And when I slowed down to 30 miles per hour, he slowed down to 25. But I just finished a 16-hour shift and needed more evidence that it wasn't me being paranoid. So I took 5 right turns, which he of course followed. By this point, my hands were trembling so hard I had to ask Siri to dial 911. But instead of getting any help from the police, I was put on hold. So I picked a neighborhood and drove until I found a 24/7 7-Eleven. I figured I could just run inside and get a staff member to help me or something. But when I parked the car, I saw the BMW pull up right behind me. And as I was about to run into the store, I heard a sound. My heart froze, and that's when I saw it. A man dressed in all black crouched in the back seat, and before I could react, the man from the BMW opened the door and started wailing on him. I screamed and ran out of the car, and this time when I called 911, they actually came. Turns out, the guy from the BMW had been trying to warn me about the guy in my back seat, and when I pulled over, he knew he had to do something. I was so in shock I could barely speak, but I let him give me a hug. According to the officers, the guy in the back seat was on probation for violating teenagers, and after I testified in court, he was charged with 20 years in prison.